I'm just here, unplanned, just a pop-up surprise live, just checking in, just trying something new, just trying to get with the flow. Hey Zoe, it's Zoe time. First in the building. Thanks for coming out. This is just a pop-up surprise live. I don't really have anything going on. I feel that. I feel that. I've always, I can't remember who channel it was the other day, but I did that for the first time. And it does something for us. I don't know. It's okay to entertain the kid in you sometimes. Yeah, but what's up? What's fun? What's exciting? How was work? I'm just in the middle of recording content and I thought I would just jump on for a change. You got it. Oh, you got a notification. That's cool. That's cool. So the notifications actually work sometimes. Because I didn't schedule this, so I'm surprised you even got a notification. What time is it? Well, we're on the same time zone. It's about like 5 minutes to 6, right? Yeah, I can see the benefits of scheduling. I did not expect to see you. Hey, Be Real. I think there are benefits to scheduling a live. I think that people can kind of plan their day around it. And yeah, all is well on my end. Yeah, if you're doing an impromptu live, you really can't anticipate like too much going on. But if you have a scheduled live, then more people can kind of tailor their day to that if possible. Yeah, be real has me blushing, and it's like not even his fault. It's just that Supreme talks so much ish that every time his name comes up, it is just an end. Home from work, listening while I shower. I'll chat more in a bit. Okay, cool. Be real. Thanks for coming out anyway. I'm not even sure how long I'm going to be on. Do y'all know each other already? Be real and Zoe? I know Be Real is already connected to Supreme, but and Zoe, you just got onto the Supreme team, so. Oh, you don't? So I met Be Real through Supreme's channel, and Be Real is one of Supreme's loyal supporters, and so when we're on his live, that's how we all got connected. And so yeah, I don't know if I want to put it on blast, but we have a running joke between all of us. I don't know if Be Real thinks it's funny, but yeah, that's the inside joke. I think so too. I'm surprised you weren't already locked in. But that's the beauty of our community and our network as well. And that's the whole point and purpose behind it too. Hey, Chef. Oh my goodness, you had me cackling, Zoe, when you dropped all of those curse words. Was it yesterday? All at once. I was like, he could not wait. He sounded like, what is that? Isn't there a character on South Park who's like that? Or Cartman. It was definitely giving Cartman. But what's up, Chef? What time is it where you're at? And are you guys gonna do the collab? Are you actually gonna follow through and do that? I'm talking about Chef and Zoe. If you're gonna do your own cook-off. What's 6? Yeah, I think that would be a good look. And anyway, well, let me not, because I'm always thinking, overthinking ideas and whatever. But I'm like, Chef, you could like go around and challenge people to a live cook-off. You're gonna upgrade. I haven't even started out with it yet. Hey, Marco. I haven't even started off with StreamYard yet. I'm like indecisive because I do have my interviews starting this weekend, and I kind of want to stick with YouTube Live just to navigate all of the YouTube politics, but then StreamYard is just so much more advanced. Well, I asked oh, not you, by Chef. We're in the same time zone. So yeah, it's 6 o'clock on the dot right now for me too. I like all the perks that come with StreamYard, but I don't know. And then I also like the fact that you can split the views across like between the channels. So I'm torn. Thank you. Saturday is my interview with Queen. Sunday on her channel. Sunday I will be interviewing Nunu. So too new for you, or so it seems, on my channel. So that'll be the first of my interview series. And yeah, I'm probably going to be hitting up as much of you as possible to invite you just to my channel to talk about a little bit more about yourself and your channel, and just really light. But if you have your notifications on, you'll get that notification anyway. It's already up, so you can also click on the post to get the notification. Or you're cooking live tonight. What are you cooking? Are you by yourself? I'm not even gonna stay on here that long. I'm just like checking in. What's on the menu for tonight? And that's why, oh, it's 3 p.m. So you're 3 hours ahead of us. So when you say tonight, what time do you mean? Hey, Source. What's up? Shrimp? I love shrimp. I love shrimp real bad. So I can't be mad at that. And the bang bang shrimp was banging. Really, what happened was the bang bang lobster. Now, I love me some lobster. I don't always got lobster money, but I love me some lobster. Aloha. Yeah, I know you're in Cali. I just don't know like the time zones. So what time your time are you going live, Chef? What are you up to, the Source? Working. What are you working on? Shrimp is, let me not. Sometimes I say crazy things. If I say like they're cockroaches of the sea, people feel some type of way, but like it is what it is. I still eat them. But some people feel like, ugh. Hey Damo, what's up? Oh, delivering local produce. Nice. I think I'm a seafood person, more of a seafood person in general. I've said this before, I would prefer to be a pescatarian, but like I've just, well, I'm Caribbean, so I grew up eating meat, and so delete in 1 minute. I don't know what that means. Oh, you don't know, but it's definitely shrimp. But shrimp, there's so many options. Are your likes private on this? I don't think so. How do you make likes private? I don't really know. Can you not see them? Yeah, so I grew up Caribbean, so we definitely eat meat like to sacrifice, and I don't even eat these things like that often, but just the thought of sacrificing oxtail and curry goat is just how. I don't think that would be a lifelong commitment. The delete thing, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I feel like you're gonna have 25 or 50 people. Me? You know how men are. I do. I don't. I'm just chilling. It is what it is. I mean, we all gotta live together. Can't we all just get along? Oh, you don't see any likes listed. I think maybe that's a thing for my channel in general then. I don't really know. Because I don't, like, I didn't go into any settings and do anything with it. Hey, famous. I know I was on your live earlier and you were asking who was going live, and I wasn't planning to go live. I thought I might, but I didn't want to commit. So here I am, briefly. Yeah, I can't really. I'm a woman. What can I say? Men will be men and women will be women. It is what it is. I'll look into that, the source, because I don't really know. I don't really know what that means or how to fix that. I said chef won the cook. Oh, okay, got it. Got you. Well, you better delete that too. There were no winners. It was fair game, right? But she still did her thing though. She definitely did her thing. Like the faux shrimp thing, that was crazy. And I get it because, like, you know how if you've cooked with rice paper before or whatever, you know that texture definitely gives shrimp. So I love that. And then she added the kelp. Like, I was paying attention. It's just a different style and zest to it. But hey, famous, thanks for coming out. You're almost famous. I'm Duran, gift of God. Is that what that means? But I wanted to try hers because I know what chef's taste. Right, we already have a concept of, well, hello, Andrew. We already have a concept of what chef's stuff does or gives. And so to sample queens, that would just be something out of the box, right? And then you want to compare, right? And it could be a little bit convincing to say, like, okay, yeah, you wouldn't mind going plant-based. I don't know. That's the meaning. That's cool. I've actually never heard of that name before, so that's oh, it's a Hebrew name. I almost said too much. My kid has a Hebrew name. The source. Yeah, exactly. Trying to get Zoe on my live. Yeah, why not? Why don't you guys tonight? Yeah, Zoe, I think you would do better if you planned some of your lives. You don't have to plan all, but and anyway, lately you've been getting a good turnout. But the thing is, like, I've just so happened to catch your lives. And so, yeah, if you scheduled them, then I would know to tune in. But anyway, life is unpredictable. Yeah, I really think you should cook something. But tonight, cook something tonight on live? I think you should plan a cook off for real. Okay, thanks, Source. Ooh, it's Fabi and the family. Welcome to the live. It's official. It's Fabi and the family. And Damo, don't think I'm sleeping on you. I watched your live today. You were at, what's that called? Is it called Sam's Club? With the wife and the kid, and you were doing your thing. The camera I bought was a DJI 3. Actually, I don't know about the numbers or whatever, but I know a DJI is not cheap. So you're trying to show out right now, Mr. Andrew. Plan a live. Are you locked in? Drop it in the chat. I love that. I love that for you. Fabi and the family is cute. It's just evolution of your channel. And you can still incorporate the girls, and it makes sense. But I know like a lot of, it might be uncommon in the States or to their knowledge, but a lot of Caribbean people have a first name as a, what would be a first name as a last name. So to me, it's not abnormal, but I get where they're coming from. Yes, are you locked in? Shout out to my Are You Locked In gang. And if you're not locked in already, lock in. $200 is over six. Okay, so maybe I'm thinking about the newer version. And then remember, like $600 USD is like $800 to $1,000 CAD. B Real's back in the building. Did you do the unboxing, Andrew? Or you feel like it's not worth it? It's really all about the camera quality and um, the space capacity, and that's really what it's about. It's getting kind of dark in here. Yeah, so Andrew, are you going to do the unboxing with the new camera? DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So what are the specs on the new one then? DJI Osmo. Oh, that's the one with the creator combo. Did you get the creator combo? Okay, thanks, so. Hey, Jay. This is just a pop-up live. I'm not even sure how much longer I'm going to be on. I'm in the middle of recording. Oh, Andrew Dan was the only one who called me, bro. Location only work if you are on YouTube and you see the message. Ah, famous. I don't know. Like I said, sometimes I get notifications or I just get a whole like block of notifications at 7 p.m. because most of the people that I'm subscribed to put out content at that time. And so that's almost like counterproductive because I have to go through 30 different notifications. So that's also why I kind of try to avoid like doing anything at 7 o'clock because I guess according to most people's analytics, that's when most people are active, and that time slot is absolutely oversaturated. Okay, nice, Andrew. Have you guys been live hopping all day? Yes, thank you. Like the live, everybody. And hashtag, are you locked in? I've been connecting with some other people on the platform as well. We got to bring more people in. We got to recruit more people into the Are You Locked In gang so it can have this ripple effect, right? You did not get the combo pack. You want to see what it looked like before. Okay, fair enough. Hey, Supreme. And guess who's here too? The one and only. Okay, cool, Jay. I kind of just got here. I'm almost 20 minutes in. Oh, thank you. I absolutely love it. It's giving spring vibes, right? I love these. But like imagine like who goes outside anyways? But imagine wearing these in the winter, it doesn't make sense. So I'm ready. I'm ready. Be Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out, showing love. This is just a little pop-up live. I'm just trying to act brand new and get rid of like this whole like introverted energy. Brown is your color, honey. Thank you. I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm sure that's not how you said it, but thank you. Thank you. Brown and melanin is it for sure. Honey, you better put them things away. Oh, what things? These things? Oh boy. I think I'm in Canada. I think I'm harder to track. I can't do anything about that. It just is what it is. Oh my gosh, don't start. Don't make me real start. You guys are killing me. Yeah, it's just a little spring summer dress. Like we're just getting ready for the vibes. That's it. Exactly, source. Men will be men, and it is what it is. I don't really take it any which way. Like I'm just over here in Canada minding my own business. It is what it is. I don't know. What are we talking about today? Tell me something. Ask. Well, I don't know if I should say ask me something, but I don't know. Ask me something. Not necessarily anything, but ask me something. Ooh, Jay, it could be in the earring competition now. Big earring gang. What's are you locked in mean to you? What does are you locked in mean to me? Means are you locked into our community and the movement? Are you ready to really do this content creator thing and expand your network? That's what that means. Are you locked in? Tap into the vibes, and yeah, we just all live and work together. Is that on point? Is that accurate? Be real, what is your question, sir? Would you rather 20 questions with honey? Oh gosh. What did I set myself up for? She does have nice eyes though, Supreme. What are we talking about? Thanks. Right? It was never a competition. No, now Supreme has us overthinking our earring choices. Hey, ladies, if I talk. How are you doing today? How are you? I think I'm doing well. I feel like refreshed, renewed, revived. Like it's well, you live in up north, right? Like winters can be harsh. So heading into the spring season, the sun is out, the snow is actually melting. It feels refreshing. And so like when everybody else is on YouTube on live and they're going for walks, and that's impossible for me. So now I can kind of just venture out a lot more, and I love that for me. Can you put their eyes away? What do you mean? Showing love at work. Okay, cool. Thanks, ladies. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What? Why does Andrew have a weapon? Am I completely healed from my surgery? Absolutely. The surgery was in 2023. So we're going into about 2 years. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, we're going into about two years. And so yeah, I feel completely healed. I feel like I am in a brand new body. I spent like that whole year experiencing my body again for the first time. And yeah, it feels great. To my knowledge, yeah, I should definitely be completely healed. I took my time because they give you a time frame for like healing with the incisions and all of that. And then for me, I was just really aware of the internal healing process. So I took my time with that. Would you rather bite a dog's ear to get them to obey? Or would you rather walk on a bed of frogs? Jay, okay, let me read that again. Are you talking to me, Supreme? The video that I seen the other day? I don't know. So would you rather bite a dog's ear to get them to obey, or would you rather walk on a bed of frogs? Oh my gosh. I hate frogs. Like in the Caribbean, they have frogs on, like, not everywhere has squirrels, but yeah, where they, like how we have squirrels here, they have frogs, and it is so disgusting. And like they literally like die on the roadside and like burn to a crisp under the sun. So frogs are super cringy. And I bite a, no, I'm stepping on the frogs. Bite a dog's ear. No, I couldn't do it. I'm gonna walk on the frogs for real. Especially if I could have like Tim's on or something, I'm gonna step on the frogs for sure. Bite a dog's ear, I would die. Like I'm low key petrified of dogs. Not that I hate dogs, I just, yeah, you have, let's, honey, I don't know what that means. Luffy, what's up? Would you rather kill frogs than bite an ear? Absolutely. Absolutely. Is that even a question, Andrew? Absolutely. Yeah, give me some Tim's and I'm good. Like, no. No, I just have way too many horror stories. Like I'm 5'2" now. And so imagine when I was a kid and like I come from a neighborhood of different dogs and like when you're in the hood and no, I just negative experiences. I always get chased. Like one time I was chased by this dog that was the size of a horse. No. And then another time there was like this is in the Caribbean now. I spent some time in there and like there was this house on a corner that had like three giant, what are these called? Bull mastiffs or whatever, those huge black dogs. Or like, no, not cane corsos, the bull mastiffs or something they're called like that. No. I know I just went on to your videos. Remember the other day, comment on one of your videos because I watched when you had surgery. What was that? It wasn't an old video, it's just old footage. So I had that video that I was working on ever since I had my surgery. That was live, but I didn't post it until now. I wanted to make sure I was absolutely ready, and it was just a lot of footage to edit. So no, you're not wrong on that. It's going on 2 years since I had the surgery. I told you I quit the 2X stuff. I did. I would never pick up a frog though, Luffy. Throwing frogs on your friends when you were little. I would hate you. Like I am, I guess, a girl in that sense. Thank you, source. Where like I don't like worms and bugs or whatever. Like, worse if I have to fight for my life, then that's different. But no, I'm not into that stuff. My younger brother has a dog, and I'm cool with him because like I've known him since he was a baby, so I could tolerate him. But anything more than that is sketch to me. You'd get a war. Oh, I ain't out here kissing no frogs now. But yeah, I'm not into animals. I had a pet rabbit, and that was an experience. Yeah, I'm not into. And then when they started biting my shoes, it was really a wrap. But rabbits are cool. Rabbits are cute. Like I love when they do like the whole binky thing when they spin around or whatever. But other than that, like I don't want anything right now. In my stage of life, I don't even want a goldfish. I just want to worry about myself. Like I don't want to walk. I don't want to nothing. No, the idea would be cute, but I'm not doing it. I will never touch a frog. Yeah, that's crazy. You were a weird child, and you're not weird now, is what you're saying, Luffy. I don't believe you. Biggest pet peeve. Be real, pay attention. What's my biggest pet peeve? It's not even that deep. If I think off the top of my head, pause. If I think off the top of my head, um, I hate wet socks. Pet peeve, like, I asking me pet peeve and like a man. Um, I absolutely hate wet socks. Like, it's just really, really cringy to me. And that's like my biggest pet peeve. Anything other than that, I don't know. I have to think about it. You want a talking bird? I think that's cool. Are parrots the only talking birds? Only like cute rabbits, not the ugly ones. So for me, I had to have a black rabbit. Like, it just, yeah. I had to have a black rabbit, and maybe not everyone will go that route, but it was super cute to me. And like I had it like for a couple months until I gave it away, but like, um, I had it since it was a baby, so it kind of grew on me. But then no, like the rabbit shit and the pit, it's disgusting. And then rabbits are not smart. So to have a pet rabbit, you can't really train it to do much. My rabbit was partially like potty trained, but so there weren't like pellets all over the place if you let it out the cage, but like, no. Right? Stop trying to play me, Luffy. And then the thing with like pets like rabbits and stuff, if you bring them outside, like they're like target for attacks, right? So you really have to pay attention to that too. Like right now, like downtown Toronto's having a problem with coyotes, which is crazy. Like I saw it on the news yesterday, like they have to have a whole task force. No, that's what I was saying is my personal pet peeve is wet socks. But in terms of a pet peeve in a man, I don't know. Yeah, I think, yeah, maybe my answer is for live after dark. Andrew, you might know. But like, I require full service. Let's say that. And then Andrew, for sure, you know what I'm talking about. So that would have to be my pet peeve. Like, I don't want to hear that at all. Maybe Andrew explained in the chat because I don't want to put that. Yeah, I was just speaking in general. I think I want a rabbit, Jay? I saw you with the puppy in the video. It looks good on you. Do you have any pets? I'm assuming no. Ghetto birds talk. We're gonna give you trouble. With white ears and white. Oh, that's cute, Jay. That's cute. Not chicken heads. I'll rather have a dog. Dogs are much easier to maintain and train, especially if you get them from like puppies. See, Supreme, you like who's out here like, I mean, I feel like somebody's undressing me with their eyeballs and my clothes are like falling. It's secure a little bit. So when the rabbit is old and about to go, do you cook it? But then it's like your pet. I wouldn't anyways. I've never had rabbit. Who's had rabbit? Famous, have you tasted rabbit before? Yeah, wet socks are absolutely cringe, especially when you're here and it's winter and you get snow in your boots. And no, I hate it. Or like somebody took a shower and they splashed on the floor and then you came in with your fresh socks and now they're wet. Like that is just very cringy to me. You have coyotes here in Tennessee, but do you have a coyote problem? The snake ate the rabbit. But you have a snake in your backyard? Where do you live? I can't do all of these things. Bad breath is definitely one. Ashy elbows can definitely be two. And yes, I'm standing on it. I require full ser. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see the comment beneath it. Full service is your specialty. Well, aren't you a special one, Andrew? I think there's a deeper conversation. I think it's a little bit too early in the day to go there. I want a puppy. I think it looks good too. Yeah, get one. But yeah, a Yorkie would be cute too, Jay. And they don't get too big either. Okay, cool, Supreme. People eat rabbit, sadly. Yeah, people eat rabbit is good. Is it like chicken for real though? Or as they say frog is like chicken? Yeah. The furthest I'm gonna go is probably goat meat because I think that's extreme for some people. So that's about it for me. Rooted, but it wasn't a pet. Ugh, that is crazy. How can someone have wet socks on? I don't know. Some people just, I don't know. It doesn't bother them as much. Not me. I just eat shrimp and cook tuna. Are you pescatarian, Luffy? Thanks, Source. Thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You have a great day too. It's 6:30 here, but yeah. It's like chicken but smaller bones. I don't think I could do it. I couldn't commit. People say frog legs taste like chicken. Everything can't taste like chicken. Mm-mm. Look at my face. I can't even fix it. Like, no, no. Like you have me at I don't even, I was telling Famous the other day, like, I don't even eat mussels. Like that to me is like stale gum. Like, how do you do it? Try. I don't like anything that requires like excessive like chewing or whatever. Like I don't really like coconut. I used to hate it. Right now I just don't really love it. So if you get like coconut in the raw form and it has like that trash, I don't like that. And that's the same with like sugar cane. Like what is the point? And yeah, mussels, I cannot do it. I don't get it. Like the texture, the color, mm-mm. Steak like rubber. Yeah, I'm not in the what's it called? Well done family of steaks anymore. I don't even eat steak like that anymore anyway. But like, yeah, I definitely have more of an acquired taste for I guess medium. Well, I guess I could still do a little bit better, but yeah. Yeah, I too like anything and even with chicken or anything, if I see any pink, I'm not eating it. So yeah, I don't coconut water is good. It took me a while to actually even drink coconut water because the ones that we have like they have like the jelly inside and I don't like that texture. Yeah, I prefer seafood. But you don't even eat seafood, Andrew. But yeah, be real, I prefer seafood. I love shrimp, I love lobster, um snapper, what else? Like I can do kingfish and all those other things, but like yeah, those are the things I really like. Crab. Yeah. Like I don't think they have it. They sell it anymore. But I used to live for the crab Alfredo at Red Lobster. So I really love seafood. Do you eat tuna? Look at Jay planning dates. Okay, fair enough. That's a good balance, Luffy. I really don't eat beef like that, so it's like easier for me to give that up. I do like burgers, but like it really isn't that deep. Any animals' feet, pig feet? No. Pig feet, chicken? No. Like Jamaicans have chicken foot soup, and I do not do that. No. Like I'm getting flashbacks from my childhood, like when my mom used to keep the chicken feet in the deep freezer. No. Pig's feet, I've never had. I don't actually like eat pork. Like I'm not, my family, my whole, like we don't eat pork like that. So I haven't even had jerk pork before. I was telling Coach that the other day. So I don't really know what these things taste like. I don't even eat pepperoni. Uh, yeah, definitely not frog legs. Every day for 3 years when you were inside? Why would you eat tuna every day for 3 years? And do you eat it now? Because I would never. I would be traumatized. Literally. They didn't even have tuna in jail. Wow. I don't think I've had catfish before. That's not a thing over here. Like I'm learning so much, like engaging and watching everybody's content because like we eat so differently. There isn't really anything that is Canadian food per se, but yeah, I obviously lean more towards the Caribbean side of things. And so the food that you eat versus what we eat is very different. Like today I was on, oh, what is her name again? Starts with the M. I can't remember her name right now. Sorry. But I was on her live and she was eating turkey Manhattan. I have never heard of that before. And so she showed it to me. She told me about it. It was like, do you know about it? It's like turkey and mashed potatoes in gravy. Completely off my radar. No, I don't eat seafood. Well, fish, I'll eat. Fish is seafood. So what type of seafood do you not eat? Like just shrimp and like lobster, crab, I guess. Like anything other than fish, I guess, is what you don't eat. Hey, Trisha's closet. How far am I? Oh, I'm way off in the thing. Hey, elevated mindset. I don't think it's that common for people to eat frog legs, but what do I know? But people eat some wild things. Like mind you, like we have like Chinatown, you walk through Chinatown, you see a lot of crazy things. But like I was always a picky eater as a kid. So like I would never like I just it's taken me a long time to actually open up my palate. It took me a long time to actually open up my palate. I'm a lot better than I was in my childhood and like early adult years. Hear me, senior citizen talking, but yeah. I have never had pig feet. I don't even, my brain can't even wrap around that concept. I think I know what it looks like, but why would I want to eat pig's feet? Like, is it bony or is it flesh? Like, what is it? Because even the chicken feet, there's no meat on that. What's the point? Yeah, I was just about to say something real crazy, but yeah, like when I, yeah, maybe I shouldn't say that. I was gonna talk about when I was a kid, it was very difficult for me to swallow things, so I would just pass on them altogether. And like even when I got older and I had to like take prenatal vitamins or whatever, that was like, so what I was gonna say is I'm very quick to gag. Do with that information as you must. Because I couldn't avoid it. It is what it is. Men will be men, right? Oh, God. Pig, yeah. See, Damo hasn't had pig feet either. Yeah. Catfish, I don't even know. Hey, coach. Welcome to the live. This is, oh, I'm pulling a queen. So I was about to say this is supposed to be a brief live, but we're now 45 minutes in. And Trisha's going live at 7. Hell no, it don't taste like chicken. What do pig's feet taste like? I was just mentioning you too, coach, talking about jerk pork. I've never had it before, but I people say it's really good, like it's really sweet. I just grew up in a family that didn't really, or in a household, not necessarily my whole family, but in a household that did not really eat red meat, so like no beef, no pork like that. So I'm not accustomed to eating those type of things. Okay, thanks, Coach. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've never had catfish. We don't have, I don't know if we don't have catfish here. I don't know if you know, Damo, but I live in Canada. So catfish isn't a thing that people eat. Like, that's not something that, like, you would see on someone's dinner table like that. We don't know, especially because most people are Caribbean, right? Not even like majority of I'm Caribbean. So the things that we present on the dinner table are very different. So like where you have catfish, we probably have curry goat. Like it's not a thing. Took me a long time as well. I was a chicken. Chicken fingers and fry, guys. Like you have to definitely have to expand your palate because over here is so multicultural. And I worked in like community-based settings, and they love a potluck. And I hated that for me, but they love a potluck. And so I was forced, prompted to sample different things because it's also disrespectful, right? And I also very much needed an A. So, like, to be refusing everybody's food is beyond disrespectful. So, I had to start sampling things. And so, that's how I started to expand my palate more and more and more. So, like, I am aware of different cultures and foods, and I do have favorites kind of at this point. Like, even with like the Somali culture, like, I could definitely eat some rice and banana. Like, I get it, but I wouldn't. That's not my go-to. To me, it's just basically like plantain. Like Caribbean people eat plantain, same concept, right? But Jamaican food has my heart. Like I will never minimize that. Like Jamaican food is top tier. Everybody loves Jamaican food. Like everybody loves something on the Jamaican menu. It's just top tier. It's for everyone. Jay, I couldn't do it. Pig's feet, nah. Fabby, the pig's feet is flavorful. Oh, what's that? Oh, that Caribbean people eat pigtail. Again, I've never had it, but that's a thing. Thank you, Trisha. These are just, they're actually pretty fragile too, but they're one of my favorites. Hey, Stash Cash. I feel like I'm real behind on the chat. Gag reflex. Literally the emoji. Like, it's a thing, but do with it what you must. But it's a thing. I can't even go more into that. I was like, oh, like I started. Anyway, that's not. 45 minutes is just getting started. Really, really elevated. Really. I got things to do. I was in the middle of recording something. So you know jerk pork, Fabby, but I've never had it. But I could see. Actually, I don't know. I don't even understand like the texture. Like obviously, I know what jerk pork is. I mean jerk chicken, but I don't know like in terms of the texture of the pork. So I get it, and I could see like jerk chicken and festival is so good. So I could see that, but I'm just not tempted. Yeah, I live in Canada. I'm from Toronto. There's very, very few um, of us on the platform, but there's a good amount. There's some OGs too, but yeah, I'm just here representing my city. Definitely. When we start planning our trips, Coach, if you're still in the building, put me on the map. When we start planning our trips, then you can all come out to Toronto. We could do our thing. You probably would enjoy it better around in the summer period, but around like the Caravana season, that's when most people enjoy the city the most. And then there's a lot more things to do around that time too. Yes, I'm in Canada, Damo. Chicken fingers and fries is not bad. It's just you have to expand your palate, like, and get into different things as you age. It's good to just experiment and not really stay in that bubble, especially when you get older. It's not healthy to live a life of chicken fingers and fries. You had fish. I couldn't tell you when last I had fish sticks. I couldn't. That's like eating like what's that called? Like Chef Boyardee and that type of stuff. I couldn't do it. Absolutely. Tell me what's your favorite. Everybody drop your favorite Jamaican dish in the chat. Like, so I know it's real. Like, Jamaican food is top tier. Have you had pigtail before? I would never do it, but I don't know. I think they like roast it. I don't know. I'm just not into that. Oh, you like how I say plantain? I cannot. There's no other way to say it, Jay. Plantain. I could never. Plantain. Plantain. No, it's plantain. It's plantain for life. Undisputed. Plantain. I barely eat bacon. I'll never eat pig feet. Pigtail. I don't, and like, I just, isn't it like bony? Like, what is the point of eating these things if there's no actual meat to it? Hey, Crystal. Yeah, I can't say it any other way. It doesn't exist in my brain. It's plantain. And there's so many things you don't realize, like, until you get older, like how much your culture influences you. Like, I'll go to the grocery store and ask for certain things, and like I do not even know what the like English or standard way to call that particular thing. Like, we have different names for fruits and vegetables and other foods. And so like you get sent to the store and you can pick it out, but if you can't find it and you ask for it, like they don't even know what you're talking about. Like like canned corned beef. Like there's corned beef and it comes in a can and it has a key and whatever. Like I grew up and it was called bully beef. So if I were to go to the store and ask them where's the bully beef, they're gonna laugh in my face and I would wouldn't know what to do. And if I go home without it, I'm getting beat. So what am I gonna do? So there's so many things like that. I have no idea. Do I know Drake? That's like asking a Jamaican if they are related to Bob Marley. No. Short answer is no. Short answer is no. Like the city is so connected that it's not difficult to, I guess, not have access, but like this people like circles overlap kind of thing. So it's not hard to come across him, I guess. But like I'm even much older than these people, so that's not even my whole crowd. And like I just don't want to speak on him too much. I spoke on him on my last live, and really, like, I don't need Aubrey Graham to banish me from Canada, so I'm not going to speak too hard on his name because he's still very well connected. But overall, if you know, he's not that guy. Drake was her neighbor. Drake is not from where I'm from. As much as he's not like you, he's not like us either. Okay, let's have this conversation now. Damo said Toronto. You're rocking with Drake or Kendrick? Kendrick won the battle. Period. Kendrick won. Or like eat. I missed that whole ramen noodles thing, so I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Between Coach and Supreme and the noodles. But Drake won, hands down. Who wants to fight me? Jerk chicken, rice and peas. And notice he said rice and peas, not peas and rice, not rice and beans. It is rice and peas. Thank you very much. Jerk chicken, rice and peas, cabbage, oxtail gravy. You gotta have the oxtail gravy. If you know, you know. Jay would definitely say Rasta pasta. Oxtail, Rasta pasta is actually not even like a Jamaican thing, but like it's like a fusion type thing, but it's not like a thing like that. Oxtail, Rasta pasta, and salfit. salt fish. Yeah, yeah. I don't really like salt fish. You see, it can't even it doesn't come natural to me. We say saltfish. I don't like salt fish. Like if I could have ackee and maybe this is disrespectful, but if I could have ackee and shrimp over ackee and saltfish, I would prefer that. Like again, that it's a texture thing. But Coach already knows my favorite Jamaican food is ackee and saltfish, and that is the national dish, and that's just on period. So ackee and saltfish with a side of fried dumpling, and plantain. Yeah, get a cup of Milo. You're living life. You're living life. And then a cup of porridge. Let me not. Let me not. I'm back. The wife fixed dinner. I ran out of there. Runaway slave. Jerk chicken and rice. Jerk chicken and rice is good. Jerk chicken and rice is standard for sure. Jerk chicken with rice and that good ass cabbage. The cabbage, the steamed cabbage, or the coleslaw, Crystal. Like the sweet well, you know what coleslaw is, so yeah. The steamed cabbage mixed veg is so good too. That happened with me before. I don't know. I'm too slow in this chat. Not like a slave twin. Oh, you're a pescatarian. That's the way to go for me. It really isn't that hard. It isn't. Because like chicken's kind of played out too. Salmon is where it's at. Coach knows the salmon that you had in the thing, drool. In your video today, drool. And that's just the way to do it. It was jerk salmon. Like, people sleep on salmon. Salmon is like one of the easiest things to prepare. And I love how well it like absorbs the spices. Like to me, it's better than chicken, honestly. And it's healthier for you. Like it's so much lighter on your body. Like now I'm going to Coach's end of the thing. But like if I could, I need to get back in my wellness bag. That's what it is. Oh, Crystal. Yeah. I don't want to say that right now. But Crystal, I read something. I only caught like the literally last minute of your live, but I read something in your voice. So, and I thought about it and was like the way that we're on live or just interacting with each other on a regular basis, you kind of like we know each other a lot more than we think, right? So it's funny that Supreme should ask that because I feel the same way and I only caught 1 minute. But Crystal, you're a big one. You're grown. It's your business. That's another thing about me and interact. Like I gotta translate what I'm saying. The way we speak in Toronto is different, and then I'm Caribbean on top of it. So some things just don't translate, and my brain has to. So I know how those people who are ESL feel. But I love it. I love it. I love this. Like interacting with all of you guys is just amazing. Like otherwise I live in my introvert bubble. And so like I'm so happy to like just know so much more about what else is happening in the world. Coach, you were saying that if you're still alive, Coach was saying that too, just like being on the internet and tapping into people from different states and countries is just magical. And Stash, when are you going live? You finally hit the number. When are you going live? If you didn't go already and I missed it. Fish sticks. It was the dude wipes for me, Damo. I was like, round of applause. And if you guys don't know, check out Damo's last vlog or yeah, so you can get put on. But it's the dude wipes for me. Okay, Crystal. Biggie and Pop combo. I feel like when we do our interview, maybe that's what we talk about. Cause do we have time to really go into the whole Biggie and Tupac debate? Like, who wants to do this? Who wants to do this? This feels like it needs to be like a StreamYard thing with like 4 of us in the box talking about Biggie versus Tupac. Not even like a battle, just the debate in and of itself. Can you really go track for track between Tupac and Biggie? Tell me in the comments. Is it possible to go track for track between Tupac and Biggie? What? Neither one? One wears girl's pants and the other paints his neck. Oh, Kendrick versus Drake. If I had to choose I'm speaking about lyrically and in the essence of hip hop as a whole, Kendrick won the battle. And then Drake just lost his like whole street cred behind the lawsuit, whatever he had. Honey gonna give him Jamaican hands beat down. You said it, Luffy, not me. Yes, the steamed cabbage. Hey, Fee Nicole, let me speed up in this thing now. Salmon. Hey, Anthony. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to the live. I really appreciate it. It was just a pop-up impromptu vibe, but you guys are really coming through and showing love. Yeah, salmon is definitely better than chicken. Sophisticated looking ass. Why do I know you're talking about Kendrick? That is crazy. I'm gonna eat salmon tomorrow. Like, salmon is just good any day of the week. I don't think you can eat too much salmon. Oh, we gotta go. Trisha's going live in a minute. Tilapia is actually good, but it's just controversial, right? In terms of like the tilapia farms and all of that. But like, I really like tilapia too. What is the direction of my channel? My channel focuses on life and style. So I wanted to have a balance of the two. Right now, it is leaning to more towards style, and I'm not mad at that because that's like my heart and what I always wanted to be when I grow up, kind of thing. So I'm gonna lean more into that, but I would love still some balance in terms of whether it's like through the interviews and connecting with community and speaking to other people's stories or just like vlogs. But I don't know, I'm just not sure about my status with vlogs as yet. I feel like maybe I should focus on building more of my audience and then people might tap more into the vlogs. So I'm not really sure yet, but I can also take suggestions. Oh, Supreme's down for the dude wipes too. You're gonna go live, you promise. We're waiting. Chef looks good. Oh, Chef is back. Is that a debate? Right, Supreme? Right. Right. It's just there's levels. They're not the same. Trisha said Tupac. Is that how you say your name as well? Trisha. Or Tricia. I keep them on deck. Biggie versus Tupac as in music. As in everything, all encompassing, which is still not even, no, it's just a completely different concept. Pac, well, would kill Biggie. They're just not the same to me. So Andrew's saying Pac, Coach is saying Biggie, Drake. Trisha said Drake instead of Kendrick. I can't even. As a Canadian, I can't even vote for Drake on that. If you're talking, no, it's the same. It's the same argument. It's the same debate for me when you're talking about Drake and not. No, that's disrespectful. Because Drake swears he's a Tupac of this. No, when you're talking about Drake and Kendrick, it's just two completely different experiences of the genre. The same thing between Tupac and Biggie. So I don't even know. Would Drake would body Kendrick in a music battle though? Yeah, if you go track for track between Drake and Kendrick, yes, Drake would win. Like if you were doing a versus, Drake would win. But if you were going in terms of like lyricism, absolutely not. Hey, Corey. I'm gonna jump off of this live. And then in terms of Tupac and Biggie, it's the same argument. But if you were to go track for track in a versus battle, Biggie would eat Tupac for sure. For sure. Depends on who's listening. Nah, if we're talking mainstream or whatever, Biggie would eat Tupac for sure. But even if you're talking about lyricism, they're on a different level as well, because I can't say Biggie isn't a lyricist like that, but Tupac comes from a different angle. So I don't know, whenever you're ready to have this debate. Pac has more hits than Biggie. What do you mean hits? Because Biggie has club bangers. Tupac does, but he doesn't have as many as Biggie. And I'm Team Tupac. But I can have a reasonable, like, rational discussion. Corey, aren't 8 o'clock you're going live, right, Corey? Let me catch up on these comments and then we can go. Oh, Sab and Tony in the building. Aw, thank you everybody for coming out. This wasn't even planned, but you showed up and you showed love. I really appreciate you. Yeah, you might have to, if you can't find him, maybe go through my channel, Corey. I'll slap anyone who says Tupac. Why, Supreme? We really need to have this debate, because it really can't be this and me reading in the comments. Slow AF. Who am I missing? I think I acknowledged everyone. Anthony's back here. 10. Supreme, set up your 10 big songs. I'll set up my 10 Tupac songs. Let's do this versus. That's the next collab. We're gonna do a versus between Stash Cash and Supreme on live. And let the chat decide. Fair enough. Let me go work these things. Okay, coach, okay. We gotta go. I gotta go. I want to show love to Trish, so I'm gonna jump off of this. Yes, don't act like Drake don't have them. Drake has hits. Drake also very much has classics, but him and Kendrick are not in the same category. Because Kendrick, what is a Pulitzer Prize winner rapper? Like, who does that? You have to be a true lyricist to get that level of acknowledgement. It's not even like Skid. It's like Skid. It's just completely different energy. Commercial versus bars. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That I can say. What did I say, Stash? You said nah. No Biggie will not me. Jay and I were saying later to coach. Okay. Hey Jay. Tupac beat him big. Tupac beat him big track for track? Nah. It depends on what you're pulling out the crate. No. Because think about it. If you're in the club and what track is gonna get you like hype first? That's what I'm thinking when I'm thinking about a versus between Tupac and Biggie. If you wanted to really talk as like artistry, then that's a completely different like versus. Tupac has more heartfelt lyrics and topics, but Notorious was much more lyrically greater. And I can debate that. I feel like that is debatable. Because it depends on what you're talking about. Like what type of like lyrical content you're speaking about. So if you're talking about like they're more like political tracks, if you're talking about like the hood tracks, if you're talking about the girl tracks, it's very different. Yeah, Trisha's live is starting now. I'm just trying to catch up with these comments. Biggie beats Pac when it comes to lyrics. No, I can't. We need to really have this conversation. We can't do this. Oh, she's not live yet. Okay, we caught up. Ellie! How are you? How's it going? How's the baby? Uh, Supreme said, help these heathens. We really need Supreme. Yeah. You guys work it out. Then we can have a real debate. Because I can't really speak to it in depth right now. Wow, congratulations. Last time I saw you, you were like sick. Okay. All right, everybody. Sorry, Ellie. I hope all is well. Everything's good with the baby. Last time I saw you, you were sick. We're all heading over to Homebody Trisha's channel. She is live. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to my impromptu live, and I'll see you in the next one. But Ellie, talk to me. Okay, you're doing better. That's good to know. That's good to hear. Yeah, whenever you want to check in, you got to holla at me on this side. And that's all I'm going to say to that. Thank you, Anthony. You too. Bye, everyone. You're still a little sick. But just regular pregnancy sick, or what's going on? All right, let's go. Ellie? Bye. I'll see you over there. Oh, morning sickness. That's crazy. I didn't really have morning sickness in my pregnancy, so I can't really relate. But even now at 10 weeks is crazy. The live that we're going to, Homebody Trish, probably she might have it on subscribers only mode. But check me back here. I'm going to be going live every Saturday at 4 p.m. So if you can check in, then that's cool too. What time is it your time right now? Oh, you mean the other live? Yes, standard Saturday at 4 p.m. is what I'm committing to. Okay, it's still early your time. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that other channel, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm heading over there. If you want to check in again, then I'll be live on Saturday, Ellie. Or come through the comments. Actually, I'll probably pass by your channel in a little bit. Okay? Thank you. Bye for now.